We're looking at the old campgrounds, and most of these camps are new. The old ones have been torn down and new ones built. Some of them are screened in, which is a good idea.
Was yours screened in?
No, wide open. But we had those matchstick blinds,
Yeah.
big wide ones, that we would pull down and the breeze could still come through.
Okay.
And we had like 4 beds on one side and 4 beds on the other side, all made up with those old-timey chenille bedspreads with bright pink flowers and green leaves on them. And it was just colorful and exciting and fun. So much fun. We had a big, long picnic table
Yeah.
and benches on each side, and we would sit all the people that were camping with us that night or who came out to visit, and we would have fried chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy, peas, corn, green beans, salads, all kinds, and cakes and pies. We had cakes and pies up the wazoo.
So tell me what you were just saying about the dancing and the water fights.
Well, if they turn the program off at around 10 or 10:30, 10 o'clock is when people started to settle down and get quiet. Maybe they were playing dominoes or cards or something like that, the adults. But as a teenager, we will have on our sundresses, our hair done just right, our makeup, which we didn't wear very much, and we would have our little dancing shoes on. We'd go up to the pavilion.
Let's walk that way.
Okay? Go up to the pavilion, and along about 10:30 or 11 o'clock, they started the rock and roll music. And we would dance, have so much fun, and I danced all the time. I hardly ever sat down.
Did you dance with the bunch of girls, or did you always dance with boys?
Yeah. They'd come up, and this was their chance to be with somebody that night and, you know, maybe strike up a relationship, a summer relationship. And
Would you stay out here all summer?
no, it was only 1 week long. It went from Wednesday through Saturday. Sunday morning, we were packing up. And this is the Renshaw camp, which used to be huge and just 1 floor. And it had Chet on the floor.
What's Chet?
Chet is a white, real fine gravel-like stuff that would pack down like cement.
Uh-huh.
And I remember one Renshaw boy who would just go out and over imbibe real early. So he was laying out on the bed next to the road, passed out. He missed the whole night.
So they drank?
Well, you know, they did it kind of in secret.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't a thing that you did out in the open. And adults didn't drink very much. In fact, there wasn't much alcohol out here. But after midnight was when all the girls would go home and change into their shorts and their cute little tops.
Was there any lighting?
Not really. They had like those kind of street lamps.
Oh, yeah.
And we'd come back up here just as quick as you could, and we'd be standing under that thing or standing around in some of the camps that would be really close to the street. And here we'd go. Somebody would start a water fight.
Yours was behind that white building, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. It's behind this building.
Oh, it's not there anymore, but let's go look and see where it was.
Okay.
Okay, so you're saying about the water fights after midnight?
Oh, after midnight. We'd squeal like little pigs, little girls.
Your parents wouldn't.
Oh no, they knew it was going to happen. You know, it'd last about 30 minutes to an hour, and we'd have to go back, change our clothes again, and get ready to go to bed. But most of the time, you sat around, all the guys and the girls, and sit around and tell jokes and talk about stories. And some of them, I remember T.R. Richter. He was clever.
This is where our cabin was.
Mm-hmm.
You call it a cabin, or what do you call it?
Campground.
Campground?
Your
Camp.
camp.
Your camp. Okay. Show me where it was. Really close to that one. Do you think that's original, Mom? Do you remember that one exactly?
This one,
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then right about in here, and we had our little shelter, but everything else was covered with heavy canvas, and there was trees, because we had to chop, get ice for the tea, and we'd out of a big ice block with a ice pick, and as soon as you did that, when you were through, you just stuck it in a tree.
Ah.
Everybody knew where it was. But we'd do that in one of those big enamel tin bowls, pans.
The ice was in there, or the tea?
It was the ice would be in the ice box.
Uh-huh.
Because we had a big ice box. And people delivered ice out here in big blocks. Yes. We parked right over there.
And tell me about the big rug and...
Oh, well, we would put straw out all over the camp area where we were going to be. It kept the dirt down.
Uh-huh.
So we put straw out. And in the little shelter, there was straw all around the outside, and then we would put the big old rug inside there to cover the ground. So we could walk in there and basically be barefoot.
Uh-huh. And not worry about the mud getting on the rug.
Yeah. And Aunt Claudia always had a canvas tent, probably from World War II.
Did you have a roof?
On this little shelter, yeah, but the roof was canvas.
Oh, the roof was canvas.
Yeah. And then this part, right along here, is where we had outdoor chairs, the folding lawn chairs, and a little table to set your drink on. And we had a bench, and you would sit around, talk. There would be people walking all around, and they'd say, see Aunt Ruth or Mother. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Ruth. How you doing? And they'd come over and sit down and stay an hour or so and just talk and laugh together. It was wonderful, and there just weren't any fights that I was aware of. I'm sure there were somewhere. And of course over here, that's the Young's camp, which they've now built a whole building. And it used to be just a lean-to and open ground.
Look at all those beds.
Yeah. Oh, they had a million campers. All the kids and their kids and their kids. And you come out here before the reunion and you sprinkle fire ant stuff. Make sure those are all gone. But you see, you have these old cotton stuffed mattresses, and you use these springs. There it looks like the kitchen over there where you go inside and eat. But these are all lined up around the outside. Everybody knew where their bed was.
So you just throw a cotton mattress on top?
Yeah. Usually you put some kind of wood cover.
This is where everybody would eat inside here. Their table. Huh. What if it rained? Mom, it's still a young camp.